Welcome to Dinner at the Roundtable Podcast with DJ John Tovar, Nelly Nell, Chris Ryder, your source to knowledge. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Dinner at the Roundtable.
GG, I am DJ John Tovar, Nelly Nell, Chris Ryder. We all Dinner at the Roundtable Podcast, your source to knowledge. We got a special guest, Nelly Nell, please.
You already know what it is, man. We got music artist Lordie in the building, man. Welcome to the Dinner at the Roundtable Podcast, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure and an honor to have you on, man. What's good, man? What's popping?
It's a pleasure to be here, man. It's 2021, man. We already on the grind, you know. Yes, this is the first podcast of the year for me, so shout out to you guys for the opportunity again. And let's get it started, man.
No doubt, man.
Man. So we just want to get into it real quick, man. Who's Lordie, man? Tell our listeners, our viewers in the world who you are, brother.
All right, so I go by Lordie. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, engineer, graphic designer. I do everything. I do it all. I've been rapping shit about 7-8 years now. I'll consider professionally, you know, in a high quality studio. I've toured a little bit. I've opened up for Machine Gun Kelly, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Bibby. You know, just to name a couple artists. You know, I've been in the game for a minute. You know, I just been on my underground shit. You know, taking care of the family. You know, do grown man stuff. You know.
That's what's up, man. You deserve some air. There you go. You got that gun.
Prepare to be astonished.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. So, yo, you got a good resume, man. Opening up for Machine Gun Kelly. That's official. Ty Dolla, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. You got a little, you know, good resume there. That's what's up, man.
And what I like about that, you don't have just one dimension. Like I'm saying, you just brother. Engineer, you songwrite, you sing, you do the whole nine.
Yeah, I learned early on in the game that you got to make yourself more marketable, you know. So
that's when they
don't want somebody that's just a rapper anymore. You know, it's not the 90s no more. It's not the early 2000s. You can't just be a rapper these days. You got to at least sing. You got to at least produce. Like, these are just different means of getting your foot in the door and, you know, having your outreach just reach the world, you know? Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go global.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to be...
Charge it, man. Yeah, charge it. For sure.
You got 8 years doing this, you said, right? I mean, professionally, you mean?
Professionally, yeah.
But how long have you started as far as like just fucking around with it and all that stuff?
Man, I've been rapping my whole life, man, since a little kid. Like, I grew up on fucking Jay-Z and Biggie and DMX and, you feel me, Snoop Dogg, like shit like that, you know? So rap was always part of my lifestyle. You know, even the hip-hop aesthetic, you know, my parents dressed me up in baggy clothes. I had all the Reeboks, the Nikes, like, you know, I was on that type of time too. So it's like
black tops and all that.
All that shit.
Black tops and all that. Isn't that a Biggie rhyme right there? He says the black tops and all that. Yeah, man, for sure, man. But listen, man, we was gonna give a little snippet of what to expect from you. My favorite song. I mean, I like all your songs, but I handpicked this one to do the promo for you. Cause you talking mad shit there. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit talking. But you're doing it on like in a skillful, you know, because you're a skillful rapper, so you're doing it on a skillful level.
And I'm humble, bro. I'm always humble. You know, that's one of the main things I preach, you know.
Yeah. You're definitely keeping it real in this song, man. And you throwing your swag out there, man, for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And telling the homies, yo, listen, man, it's not my fault she's on the D. So real quick, we're gonna be right back, man. Let's listen to this, man. This is Locked by Lordie, man. This shit is fire. Off the album 1111, numbers 1111. You heard? You already know what it is, man. Let's get into this song real quick. We'll be right back.
Hey.
The material is very strong.
Hey. Yo, put the beat up a little bit. Little more? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Look, I got it locked in the key. I got it. I got your chicken, she all on my D. I got it. I am the one that they all wanna be. I got it. Now they'll see that it's not a game with the boy. Why I keep playing? I got your chick on my D, so you know I be slaying. Yeah, you know I go super hard, man, I go super saiyan. Yeah, and you know I keep a couple hitters, that's what the spraying. Yeah, I'm on it, yeah, all on it, yeah. How I'm gon' fold, keep me a flush in a couple of pairs. Yeah, I get a rush when they stare, I get a rush when they try to compare. I get a rush when she touching the stuff, but you know I never been the type with the share. Yeah, I got it, I got it, I got it locked in the key. I got it, I got it, I got your chicken, she all on my D. I got it, I got it, I am the one that they all wanna be. I got it, I got it, I got it. Now they all see, yeah. Now they all see, yeah. I got the drip like the sea, ayy. I've been the one on the scene, ayy. I've been the one fresh and clean, ayy. Look at the way that I lean, ayy. Bitch, I ain't sipping no lean, ayy. I'm just fulfilling my dreams, ayy. You do not know what I mean, ayy. Yeah, cause you cannot live like this. Yeah, came up off of me and my wrist. Yeah, now I wanna go and ice my wrist. Yeah, now I'm chilling in the heights like this, nights like this. I remember holding on the mic like this. No, I'm finna blow up when the lights like this. Life like this, take your life like this. I got it, I got it, I got it locked in the key. I got it, I got it, I got your chicken, she all on my D. I got it, I got it, I am the one that they all wanna be. I got it, I got it, I got it. Now they all see.
You already know, man. That's Locked by Lordie, man. Fire, man. I got your chicken. You already know what it is, man. She's on the D. That shit was fire, man. I like that.
You produced that record too? That was you on the track?
Nah, so that's actually one of the dudes that used to intern at a studio I used to go to.
Oh, okay.
I actually reconnected with him during the Corona and liked my shit on SoundCloud. Ended up chatting with him, you feel me? And my brother sent me like 50 beats, bro. He sent me 50 beats and I ended up recording fucking 13 of them in that week. I freestyled all of them. Shit. And I chose 10 of them and that's the album.
Wow.
Fire.
It took a little bit with the mix and then I had it sent out for mix and master and I had somebody else do that for me. I had one of my homeboys, shout out G from Premier Studios, you feel me? My brother did his thing on it. And you feel me?
It goes hard, bro.
You know?
Yeah, man. Listen, man, I went through the whole album.
Organic, you know?
I was checking out the album. I went through the whole album, man. I like the versatility. And every song, you got a different wave going on. And like you said earlier, man, you're versatile. You learn how to be, more global in the sense, right? Because you have different styles. But overall, your style is great. And your album is definitely good, man. I definitely went through the different types of moods doing your album, man. That's what it's all about, giving people different types of moods. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. One line that really stood out to me, and correct me if I'm mistaken, but you said I wasn't zipping on lane. I was trying to fulfill that dream. That really like hit me hard. Like, I mean, because that's something that I could reflect on. You know what I'm saying? Just really being motivated about really trying to get where I'm trying to go.
I'm not gonna cap. I dabbled in my younger days, but
got you.
At my age now, like I said, I'm just so focused on my goal. I'm trying to fulfill dreams, everything else is a waste of time to me right now.
That's the ill line though, man. Ill line.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, you got to be focused, man, on what the end goal is, you know what I'm saying? You can't let nothing stop anything that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep on moving. That's what's up. For sure. But listen, man, so you from New York, right? What part of New York you from? Where'd you grow up at?
From the Bronx.
Raised. What part of the BX? I kind of had a feeling you was from the BX, so that kind of like that hard.
So first I lived on Creston and 183rd from like baby to I'll probably say 5.
Okay. Then
I lived in Kingsbridge from 5 all the way to 27. And now I'm in Parkchester right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hip hop, baby. I mean, like literally the home of hip hop, the BX. Yeah. I know New York people prefer it as the home of hip hop.
So I gotta really rap, bro. I can't be mumbling. I can't be on some bullshit, bro. I gotta,
You gotta be on point. Yeah, I hate that. That's the from the BX.
Yeah, man, you definitely gotta be on point, man, because you know what I'm saying. BX is, it's a lot of talent coming out of BX. There's always been a lot of talent coming out of BX. When you guys come hard, man, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So anyway, let's talk about your project 1111. You got multiple tracks there. How was that for you? I like the album cover. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Definitely good graphic designs going on there. And how long did that take you to come up with like the whole album? Like how long was the project and how intense was the whole music making?
So, like I said, I started this project during Corona, probably like in April,
Wow.
So that was like at the peak of, people having the stress and the anxiety, because that's when things was really getting shut down and shit was looking crazy outside, Because in my generation, I ain't never had them tell us we can't go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So I already knew it was something, more serious or I thought, So at the time, shit had me fucked up. I'm in the house, stressed out. I don't know what to do. My studio shut down and then my engineer is sick. So it's like a whole bunch of things going on. So I ended up taking some money I got saved up and investing in a whole bunch of studio equipment. And I just started working out the crib. So that whole album was recorded in my crib, in my room during coronavirus.
Wow.
Dope. And there's definitely a whole album because you got 10 tracks, I think, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, so I had, there was way more tracks. Like I said, I freestyled in that first week, I freestyled like 10 songs, he sent.
Yeah. You picked the best ones.
Over that next month, I kept doing a couple tracks a day, trying to be natural. I didn't force it. Whenever I felt like recording, I would record. Like I went a couple days, I didn't even do anything, I didn't even listen to it. I was just, chilling, just trying to keep my mental good,
Right. Especially in a time like we just said, man, with the pandemic, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, man. That's what's up there, man. But damn, to record it at your crib with that type of quality, the sound is dope.
Yeah.
Man.
I know what I've been, like I said, I already got 8 years doing this shit. I know what I'm doing. I know where to put the shit in the right corner. I know the right angle. The speakers got it, all those things play a part. So it's like.
It's a lot of work though, right? Like, I mean, doing all that and then trying to make it into like, make it sound like the way you want it sounded like though. Because I mean, you as an engineer as well though, like you definitely have the ear of making sure, okay, this don't sound a little bit right. Let me just kind of tweak it a little bit and change that little sound because, I mean, as an engineer, I would say you could definitely hear more than the average person can hear.
Now, yeah, it's dope you say that because a lot of people don't realize that. Like as an engineer, we literally gotta train our ear to hear everything in the song. You feel me? Like the littlest, you hear a little pop, you hear a little or a little static. We gotta hear all that shit through the music, the beat, the fucking ad-libs. If they doing gun sounds in the background, like it's crazy,
Nah, for sure. Especially when it's your shit, you gotta make sure your thing come out correct. So I know you definitely was sitting there making sure every sound was correct. But yeah, man, that's dope, though, bro. Man, that's just dope, man. Congrats on that, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, especially that song "Lock." I like it because just the snares and the trumpets going on, everything sounds so fucking like off the hook, and then you had the sound like perfectly on point, man. You know what I'm saying? With your voice on it, I mean, that's kind of hard. Yeah.
Did his thing.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, man. So, what's up with the videos, man? We got any videos coming out soon for those projects? For any of those?
Yeah. So I'm actually working on a bunch of visuals right now.
Okay.
I got some videos coming out in the next few weeks. They're getting edited as we speak, So I'm just waiting on the editor, to flex. I'm not rushing him,
Word. You can't be rushing those video producers, video editors, because that's a hard freaking job. You think music is hard? The video is definitely harder because there's 10 milliseconds in 1 second.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So some people sometimes think that, like you could get, a video director comes by and shoots you for half an hour, that's enough material. It's not. Sometimes it's like a 6-hour, 8-hour shit to get enough footage because there's a lot of editing that goes into it. A 60-minute film can turn into 3 minutes.
You could shoot a whole hour worth of footage and not be able to use none of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's true.
1000%.
Yeah, we had a video director on not too long ago, a friend of ours, that he was trying to explain that to people that sometimes he'll go see some artist and they'll be like, "Oh, just film me in the car with a bitch," and then in the club with the guys, and they be like, "Okay, that's all you want to do? I need more locations. It's not gonna be enough."
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
there you go, man. I mean, but definitely, man. What would you say? I'm gonna tell you my top three are for 11-11. What's your top three, man? You want me to go first?
You want to hear mine first?
All right, I'm gonna let you go first. But
Right.
go ahead. All right.
I gotta say, entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
because I went stupid on that. And like I said, people don't even realize. Like I said, I freestyled that whole album is all freestyle.
Yeah.
I didn't write not one line. I had to go back afterwards and write down the lyrics so I could have the lyrics. You know,
I can tell.
like the flow is just, it sounds so natural, like it's so smooth. That's why I didn't mind putting it out like that. You know, like it's not the most lyrical project, but it's dope. You know, for what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll say entrepreneur, Lock, of course, because that shit is crazy. And I want to say Rain Check.
Damn.
Rain Check is kind of like an interlude. That's what I meant for that to be.
All right.
So if you understand that and then listen to it, you're like, okay, this is kind of a fire interlude.
I got top 5, but I'm gonna say top 3 because that's what I asked you. So my top 3 was definitely Lock, right? Birkin, and I like Entrepreneur. Those are my top 3. So we was
fire
thinking Entrepreneur tip. But you know what? I like Lock is just a whole different. That shit is a whole different vibe. But Birkin too has like that different sound that you don't listen to in hip hop. It's a little bit different.
If y'all knew the ideas I have for the videos, y'all minds would be blown. Like,
Come on, man, give us an exclusive right now, baby.
Well, that record, I can really
little one, it's a little
impossible. You know, the
right. So for Birkin, I wanted to do like a 60s theme.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking to. That's the same.
Girls in like polka dot bikinis with the bob cuts.
Yeah,
you feel me?
On some doo-wop shit, right?
Yeah,
Doo-wop.
you know. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Bro, I'm too creative, bro. Just wait, bro. 21 is going up.
Yo, Lordie, I swear to everything I love, bro. When I heard that song, that was the same concept I had in my head. That, you know,
bro, it's the beat. I know. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was like, yo, we're gonna play that at the end tonight. So I should.
All right, we could do that.
Yo, that song right there, I can see it, like mainstream commercial, because it has that vibe. The suburb kids,
global, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No disrespect. I'm not trying to be just a Bronx or New York rapper. You know, I've seen too many people just be stagnant, and I'm not trying to be stagnant. I'm trying to go everywhere.
No, without a doubt, man.
That's the vision, man. That's the vision. And that's why we're going to get into the main topic a little bit. Motivation, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying, what motivates people to get to where they need to be at. But like I said, man, that song right there just gives those vibes, man, that anybody can just give you from the hood, suburbs, you know, white collar family, blue collar, whatever. You can relate to that song because it has that wave. You know what I'm saying? So definitely the video makes sense to make like that. So I'm glad you gave us that little inside scoop there.
Yeah, a little exclusive, you know.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. You also got that new song on Hawk. That's part of like, is that just a single? Or is that
so for 2021, I'm literally, shout out to Russ, but I'm trying to be on some Russ shit and drop a song every week, every 2 weeks, a video every 2 weeks. Like, I just want to share all my content with the world. So, you know, I got so much to offer, so much different sounds, different vibes, and everything needs to be heard, you know. So that's just one of the first of many, you know, for this month.
Yeah, man. So check out that Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming soon, baby. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. But definitely, man, I mean, you got definitely a good combination of things working for you, brother. We're here to support you for sure. We're all about independent movements and, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, embark on your career as much as you can, bro. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, man. And that name, 1111, where that came from? Like, I mean, that meaning behind that.
Funny story, the album was supposed to have 11 songs on it.
Oh, I see.
And for some reason, one of the songs it got flagged for like a sample clearance.
Oh, okay. You mind sharing? We didn't want to clear that, man. We kind of messed
I
up.
don't know, man. It was one of the labels, man. Yo, always
I
hating.
don't know. It never fails, man.
And the song was fire too, like crazy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send that song to y'all just so you feel me. Y'all could.
No doubt, no doubt.
Word. I mean,
But yeah, so it was supposed to be 11 songs, and those 11 songs are supposed to represent, 11 different reasons why, I deserve to make it. I need to make it, or just to motivate people to make it.
word.
Like that.
What's up, man? That's what's up. Yeah, man. I mean, and I'm glad that's the topic of the day that we spoke. We spoke about picking, because you already said motivates you, right? Motivation is the key to success, and there's different ways that things motivate us and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. As an artist, who's been in the game a long time, and you're pretty well rounded in the sense that music, the art of music on the production level, on the editing level, on the artist level. What would be your recommendation for someone looking to get into music, a young scrappy coming in the game, just trying to get their work out there? What would be your advice to them?
To be honest, I'll probably tell them to try to study as much as they can. Find a friend that's dealing with music, see if they could, put them onto a situation, or maybe they could try to intern at a studio. Cause like me, it was weird how I started rapping. Like I said, I was always rapping, but it wasn't professional till 8 years ago, and it kind of happened really quick for me. I went from one day freestyling in my boy's room to he introduced me to somebody the next day. I freestyled for them, and then the next day he took me to his studio that he had a whole connection with. And from that day on, I've been in a professional studio.
Okay.
So it's hard to give advice from my side, but for anybody coming up, I think the first thing is first you got to find that passion to learn before anything.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people, they want to, do music, or not even just music, but anything, they kind of half-ass it, or even give it, 90%. And for things like music, it has to be taken serious, It's fun, but you got to give it 110, just like anything in life, That's how you really excel and accomplish your goals,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you on that, because jumping into something that you don't really know what the aesthetics of it is very hard to kind of like grow in that particular field. Like you said, get the education first when it comes to music. Learn like the studio components and how everything is made first, and then you could become an artist where you're making the music yourself. Because a lot of artists just think that it's real easy to just get on a mic and spit, and they don't even know what a bar is. They don't know what snares are. They don't know how to double take. They don't know none of that.
It happens all the time too, bro. Especially, as an engineer, sometimes I deal with clients sometimes that, they don't even know what an ad lib is. Till I'm like, yeah, make the sounds in the background, the gun sounds, the skirt, and then they understand. And it's like, yo, how professional you trying to be that I gotta,
Right.
Because at that point, it feels like I'll be wasting my time sometimes, bro, dealing with people. It's like, I'll be trying to have patience, but it's like, yo, come on, son. You've been doing this for years too, like.
Yeah, right. What I don't like is that people they tend to follow trends, but don't really have, like you just said earlier right now, Lordie, not have that passion. Like, you definitely gotta be passionate about it before you do anything. Because if it's not in you, then it's really not in you. You know what I mean? You're just probably doing it because, again, you just want to follow the trend. People are just, everybody and their mother's doing it. But what's like, I mean, what's the point if you really don't have that passion? It's not really inside of you.
Like, I'll give you a good example, because even me, I went through that as a teenager. So I played football in high school. I tried out for varsity junior year, and I made the team. Once I made the team, I wasn't really trying to practice. I wasn't really caring, I wasn't giving it my all. So by the end of the season, I already knew, what, this ain't really my thing, I don't really want to be a football player. And I ended leaving that alone and, trying to find a passion elsewhere, But it's just realizing too, you know, if it's not meant for you, you can't really force things either, you know. Some people think by forcing it, they doing it. And, you know, you just kind of taking steps back instead of taking steps forward, you know.
No, and I definitely get that part, because some people have dreams, right? And it's cool to believe in your dreams, man. That's why people don't give up sometimes, because they wholeheartedly have a dream that they want to be that particular profession or career, or you know what I'm saying? Like some people just want to be famous and they want to do music, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not in them naturally, they always try to find a way to make it. And that's hard to tell people no when they have that embedded in their brain and their heart. It's very hard for you to tell somebody, yo, you're not the one, bro, when they fucking been thinking about doing this since they were like 4 years old, even if they don't got the fundamentals down pat. It's very hard. It's a heartbreaking situation. It's tough, very tough.
No, it is. I mean, listen. I mean, that's why, like, for me, I've been asked to like judge, talent contests, and I said I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't just say no to someone. Listen, not your lane, because what I'm saying, you don't want to do that. But knowing yourself though, should know already what's something that you're really good at. You know what I'm saying? And not to say you should, give up or whatever the case is, but still, there's so many other lanes out there that you never like have an experiment with, that what could be the capabilities if you even try it and like, oh wow, I didn't know that I was this good at doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now you discovered it. You know what I'm saying? Was something that wasn't something that was really embedded in your brain yet, but trying it out for the first time, it worked out for you. And there's a lot of people that have those kind of stories.
Yeah, you just gotta let them know, man.
You just don't get it, do you?
Gotta let them know, man. You just don't.
No, I'm glad you spoke on that, because, like you said, sometimes you just gotta try things out for the first time. So, me and my brother decided to create a clothing line where we doing kind of our own style of rap tees, and this was our first attempt,
Dope.
See, and it came out fire. Baby,
right there, that's Nipsey you got?
I got a Juice WRLD RIP, and I got the Nipsey RIP.
Oh,
and wow. I got the Pop Smoke RIP.
Wow.
Collection, for all the fallen rappers from the last, couple months.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right.
Fire, that's fire.
So if anybody wants to check out the shirts, you can find them at I'll Be Damn Clo on IG.
Dope.
Fire.
Dope.
Fire, man, for sure, man. Wow. So that's what's up, man. You dibble and dabble into into the apparel situation. A lot of artists do that because what I'm saying. I mean, you are an artist at the end of the day. So not only in music, sometimes in fashion too. So it's good that you were able to integrate both things together.
Right, that's dope though. That's dope, man. I mean, I have a question for you, Lordie. I mean, we know we all motivated, right? All of us are motivated some way and somehow. But my question to you is, how do you keep yourself motivated?
That's a great question. So for me personally, I feel like that's something each person has to find inside themselves. I could teach a man to fish, but I can't make him fish. I could lead you to the water. I could teach you to swim. It don't mean you're going to jump in and swim, So it's like, there's but so much you could do for somebody. People have to find themselves in themselves, that motivation to just be a better version of what they were yesterday. Because that's what I try to do. Just be better than yesterday. Even if it's a little bit, Let's say I did 10 pull-ups yesterday. I'm going to try to do 11 the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even the little things matter,
Absolutely.
So with small steps in the right direction, And people, sometimes they lose the motivation or they get lazy. Yeah. And I feel like most people that get lazy is because they're distracted,
Well, distractions are a big key. Yeah, definitely.
And, I've learned to let go of a lot of distractions, I've been stopped going clubbing, even before Corona happened, I'd rather work and build on something,
No, absolutely. And especially in today's age, though, the way we live with social media and, all technology, there's a lot of distractions, though, that could definitely get in the way.
Yeah, man, for sure. I definitely agree with that. We got Gabriel Bernson on the check-in. You know who that is?
Yeah. That's my bro.
Yeah. He's there. He's like, yo, movie. You already know. Shout out to Gabriel Bernson, man. shout out to you for checking in, man. Checking out your man's Lordie. We in the building, man. We're gonna take an intermission right now. We're gonna go jump in one or two tracks, and we're gonna come back with the main topic, motivation, man. So we're gonna jump on and we're gonna do the. Was that the? Are we gonna jump in and do the one that we just emailed?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, so we're gonna do "Respectfully" by Lordie. You know what I'm saying? See what it is with this song.
Got some Bronx drill for the people.
Oh shit!
I do a little everything, you know.
That drill music, man. I love drill music because it's hood and at the same time it's party music.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes you want to dance and do that little one-legged move. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump into "Respectfully" by Lordie, man. We'll be right back. Dinner at the Round Table podcast. John Tavar, shout out to the Dinner at the Round Table family, Chris Ryder, Dwayne. Yeah, you already know that. Lordie in the house, man. You know what it is, man. You know the vibes, man. We in here, baby, representing the New York City area. Respectfully, we are here.
Yo, Zora.
It's how I'm moving, yeah. It's how I'm moving, hey. It's how I'm moving respectfully, yeah. I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping, yeah. This how I'm moving respectfully, yeah. I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping. That's how I'm moving respectfully. I just be doing what's best for me. I know you a lie, it's all in your eyes. You giving me vibes of the jealousy. If I let you slide, I can't be surprised. I won't let you put me in jeopardy. My uncle did time for his felonies, so I'ma do mine with these melodies. You shitting me? I got the moves, you kidding me? I've been in tune, symphony. It's not what you say, it's just what you do. And I swear these dudes is killing me, but they is not killing shit literally. Cause they is all bitches like Hillary, and I turn my L's into victories. Feeling me? Nah, I did the math, me and you never have symmetry. Yeah, I was in class, but I was just trapping, you digging me? I hit the gas to infinity. Wait, you ain't offending me. That's how I'm moving respectfully. Nothing you do is affecting me. This how I'm moving respectfully. Yeah, I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping. Yeah, this how I'm moving respectfully. Yeah, I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping. Respectfully, I know nobody gon' check for me. Niggas is hoes, bitches is hoes. They do the most for amenities. I am not feeling their energy. I just might go back to therapy. Nah, fuck it, I'ma keep counting these racks in my denim jeans. If I had a chance, I'd turn my ops to the centipede. Yeah, I do the worst to my enemies. They think I won't try, I'm out of my mind, so I do not see no extremities. They think it's a lie, I'm willing to die, so I'm with committing the felonies. But I'd rather sip on the Henny and get me some money you niggas would never see. Wait, they want a cap, I'm trying to bring up the legacy. I keep a bat, 3.5 is the density. I got the flow, Medellin. All of my own is the better 10. They blow up my phone with the steady ring, but bitch, I ain't caring about anything. This how I'm moving respectfully. Yeah, I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping. Yeah, this how I'm moving respectfully. Yeah, I had to go, cause they wasn't doing what's best for me. That shit made me cold, freezing. Now they gotta pay to get next to me. Bitch, I been a whole demon. TLC know I'm creeping.
Respectfully, man, that shit is fire, bro. Yo, definitely, man, a Get Wavy song. You're killing it right there with the lyrics, bro. That song is a problem, brother.
Thank you, bro.
For sure.
I could definitely hit the drill on that record.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It could get crazy. It could get crazy though.
I go back to therapy, but nah, I'm gonna keep on stacking these tags into my denim jeans. Yo, man, that shit was
Ill though,
fire,
that's ill,
man.
man. That's ill. And I mean, as you said that, Lordie, I mean, like you said, you freestyled the whole album. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is that's a skill that can't really be taught, man. Like you
You
definitely,
teach that, nah.
yeah, man. Like honestly, bro. Like I tried it, bro. And it's yo.
I be trying to explain it to people because people always ask me, and it's like it don't be making sense to them. It's like you got to think like a split second before you say it. It's like
Yo,
what? Like,
real.
what do you mean?
I respectfully, that's a new song. That's not from the 1111. That's from new.
Yeah, that was a single I released before the album.
Yeah, before
Okay.
that shit is fire though, man.
Okay,
I
man.
felt like when I heard that, all I heard was this.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the share.
I was like, yo, we went into your to your head right there. Like we heard what was inside your mental right there, man. But you already know what it is, man. Dinner at the Round Table podcast, man. We're in for the second half of the show, man. We got motivation is our main topic today. Motivation is the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal-oriented behaviors. It is what causes you to act, whether it's to getting a glass of water to reduce thirst or reading a book to gain knowledge. Motivation involves the biological, emotional, social, and reactive behaviors in everyday usage to basically motivate you and give you the drive behind human actions. What do you think? That's the raw definition. Does that make sense?
Sounds about right.
Sounds all right. Yeah, but
I mean, for me, personally, there's a lot of different theories, and people have a lot of different ways that they motivate themselves, right? Me personally, the way that I motivate myself is I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, before I even jump out of bed, I ask the universe, to show me the way, basically show me, what's positive and negative for me, and then I go into a stage where I basically tell the universe that I'm grateful for what I have, right? Roof over my head, life, health, that I'm alive, that I just woke up, you know what I mean? And then from there, I set goals for myself. Daily goals, I have monthly goals, I have quarterly goals. And then each time that I reach one of those goals, it motivates me to keep on going to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to have like short-term goals and long-term goals. And when I accomplish the short-term ones, it motivates me to try to reach the long-term one. That's, it's a little bit more deeper than that. But for me, that's what motivates me. The fact that I have goals in goals set up, I write them down. You know what I'm saying? I sit down and I meditate and I visualize my goals and I write them down. And once I hit the mark, I'm like, oh shit, baby, let's go on to the next.
It sounds like we've read the same books.
We twinning, baby. Twinning.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm heavy on, affirmations and manifesting things, and I feel like that plays a huge part in the success and just, mental stability and growth, and a lot of people is not even on that, because I try to talk to a lot of people about just manifesting their dreams even before trying to act on their dreams, because a lot of people be moving in circles sometimes.
Yeah.
You need to visualize what you want and how you're going to get it and how you're going to feel, when you get it. It's a lot of things that come into play, and it's deals a lot too with what you said, how, you got to build a routine. A routine is very important, whether it's you wake up, you work out, you meditate, you stretch, you go for a run. It's just something to, you build that mental understanding of being able to focus, and just being able to, to keep track and not fall off your path or whatever goals you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, but go ahead though. You wanna?
No, go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm saying no because I just want to piggyback what you were saying, Lordie. I think manifesting, knowing the power that we have within ourselves, many people don't tap into that power because, first of all, we're not really taught that, what I'm saying, of knowing that we
can't be taught that.
People, one thing I've learned, because honestly, I've been very more in tune as far as like allowing myself of just letting my subconscious, because I mean, it's two things. It's the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And just really allowing your subconsciousness to do its job of just having that belief in your side of yourself already, and just reinforcing that every day, and just making sure that you're able to really like you believe in it, and whatever you could imagine, it's real. So if you imagine yourself at this level or doing this and that, whatever the case is, that could happen. And that's the power of having that imagination of us as being humans. And I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys nailed it. You know what I'm saying? Setting a routine as far as like, establishing a set of goals, which I've been doing for the past 7 years already. And that definitely has changed my life in so many ways of just, writing down goals, and just reinforcing that, allowing my subconscious mind to do its job and making that, into a reality. And it's very important, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think motivation when it comes to that it plays a major role because, let's be real, society, shit can happen, you might lost your job, you know what I'm saying? You're going through the struggle, you living in poverty, this whole pandemic, people going through depression, and that could play a key role of people just not being as motivated, to push themselves because so many shit is going on around them right now. But it's always like, I mean, tapping into yourself, to your inner being, and and just manifesting that power that we have, that could help you and will help you. Not even could, it is going to help you break out of it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
sure.
Definitely, and to even put everybody watching on to some game. If everybody took to pick 5 of their favorite celebrities and to watch their interviews on how they got successful, everybody says the same thing. They all manifested it. They wrote it down. They wrote imaginary checks and slept with it under their pillow. Did a whole bunch of imaginary shit. And it's literally the reason why they became successful. We're not even talking about fame. Let's just talk about success. Like, that's why he said it's so important to visualize it, and you really got to believe that you can accomplish anything,
Yeah, man. And that's it. That's your third eye, bro. When you do shit like that, that's your third eye, like working to the 100%. When you see things, that third eye, you see it before, you got to see it before it manifests too. You got to see it first, visualize it, then try to manifest it, and then be okay, now this is the dream that I was looking for. You know what I mean? Like me, like I've always been a go-getter. Like I've always, whenever I want something, I'll be like, get over here. And then when that shit happens, I'll be like, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be like, yo, shit be happening to me because I'm a go-getter. And I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, yo, it's crazy, man. It's insane. It happens, man. It happens. And when you have that drive in you, that motivation, and you know how to control it, you could definitely make your imaginary goals, like you said, into reality. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you guys looked into this YouTube documentary series that got going on now, where they like interview like successful people, like you said. And Bad Bunny was on there, the artist, and he was saying that he learned it at the very young age how to fucking just like dream about something and then make that dream into reality. He learned how to do that a long time ago. And he said it took him a long time to perfect it, but he was, he would spend a lot of time with himself. He would talk to himself a lot. Talking to yourself helps a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you affirming to yourself, to the man in the mirror, like, nigga, you got to get the fuck up and do what you got to do, boy. Ain't nobody going to do it for you. So basically, you know what I'm saying? He goes into that. And like you said, most successful people will tell you that they were relentless when it came to reminding themselves of what the fuck they wanted to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you guys mention that, I think about Jim Carrey. That's the first person I think about because he has a story to tell. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Jim Carrey's life story, but that's what he did. He actually wrote himself a check. He wrote himself a check, and he said, "One day I'm gonna cash this check. It's gonna be a real check one day." And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. And his father had a big impact too in his upcoming career. And when he passed, his pops, he put that check in his casket. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of remind, like, his father's the one that, kept him pushing And there's also when you also talk about motivation, surrounding definitely plays a big major factor too. Who you surround yourself with, because if you surround yourself with people who are not really motivated, people that are just lacking of just trying to just trying to progress with themselves, you're going to end up like them. You know what I mean? And that's just the harsh reality. So also your environment, you know what I'm saying, definitely plays a major role as far as like, you know what I'm saying, how motivated you are and how you keep yourself motivated, you know.
Absolutely. But in that same token, I believe, in my personal experience, that your surroundings are definitely very important, but you also have to learn how to control your surroundings too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people that you're always gonna have in your life, like your family. You can't control that surrounding, but you have to understand like what their faults are, what your faults are with them, and kind of keep the distance if it needs to be there, but still keep them around because they're family, right? So sometimes there's uncontrollable situations, but you have to learn how to deal with them. That's the most important part, I think. Just knowing how to deal with it, knowing that you have a sister who's a psychopath, you need to keep her like a certain length, you know what I mean? Or your brother's kind of wacko, so you got to keep them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because those are people you're never going to get rid of. Those are your family members. But the surroundings are very important. You're right. Because bad, negative surroundings equals negative results.
No, energy's real, bro. And it's like it could be a disease. It's very contagious. It could pass on to you. If you keep putting yourself around that environment, and we see it time after time.
You got to block that shit, weave it.
Weave it. Yeah, but you're right as far as like trying to keep it balanced. Though. I know what you're saying. Try to keep a balance as far as like, there's certain people, you could say, that's people that's going to be like, you can't escape them out of your life, right? Especially if they're a blood relative. And I mean, I definitely understand that. What I've learned, and not to really like, what I'm saying, push any hate, and I always got love for everybody, but I've learned how to really separate myself from people because of the energy they bring and knowing that can be very intoxicating into my inner being, into my soul. And I got to protect this more than anything because without this, I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure I protect that. So, I mean, I've learned to balance it out, whatever. And I mean, I'll tell people, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's nothing, nothing personal, but I want everybody to eat. But certain people, I just don't want you to eat at my table. I just can't have you on my table no more.
Well, you nailed it right there.
Go over there to that table, you know what I'm saying? As long as you eat, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Got it, man. Bullseye. Hit it right in the bullseye there, young Tavar. You gotta let people know, man. You gotta bounce on me.
Bye, Felicia.
I literally put a meme like that up the other day that said, to everybody that I ever had issues with, I still want you to eat, but just not at my table.
You just finished them. Finish him. You finished them on that one. Yo, man. And people get hurt when you tell them that. You have to, like some people be like, oh, you got all Hollywood on me all of a sudden. It's like, nah, man, it's not that. It's that I was trying to get you to come with me. Because genuinely, I try to get like my peoples like that I grew up with. I try to bring them with me, man. But if you ain't trying, if I bought you the ticket to get on that airplane with me, and you ain't jump on board because you're scared of heights, nigga, I'm out. Peace. I'll be waiting for you from 30,000 feet up top. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's like, yo, you can't force somebody to do something that's not in them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been in situations where I try to take people with me on that same ride, and they don't want to because they get car sick. And I'm like, I can't. You're gonna get car sick, bro. You can't drive in this 150 miles per hour down the West Side Highway with me. Sorry. No, that's just metaphorically speaking.
No, what I've learned too now at my age, I'm not even mad at people. I've realized that you can't force other people to see your dream. It's your dream, and the support you want is always gonna come from places you don't think it's gonna come from. So a lot of people, they always cry they don't get the support they want, because they're expecting their friends and family to, jump, just like you said, jump in the car, but they don't want to jump in the car until the car's a, Rolls Royce or a Maybach.
Yeah, word.
Like they're not trying to jump in the hoopty, they don't want to jump in the hoopty. They don't want to jump in the Nissan, they don't want to jump in the Ultima. You wait until you got the foreign, you know, and it is what it is, you know. I understand that now. It's my dream, you know. So I'm gonna focus on me accomplishing my dream, you know.
Yeah,
And it is what it is, you know. If you want to get in the car while I'm going 65 before I hit 90, you could try, you know.
yeah, for sure.
You could try to get in the car now.
Yeah,
I think I'm going a little too fast now, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stop a little bit. I might hit a pit stop, you know, get some backwoods in the gas station. But you don't catch me in that gas station, I don't know.
Oh man,
Listen, man. I've always preached that, man. Here, yo, most people don't start like, especially your family and your friends. They start supporting you after the shit is already built. A stranger will support you before your friend or your family. That shit's insane. It's insane. Like, I don't understand that, but I get it because you know a lot of people don't have the vision that you have. And another note to them, oh, that's Lordie from down the block, man. The kid that grew up on the third floor. Fuck out of here. He ain't doing none of that. They're not believers. They're not believers. Then when they see the shit manifest, they be like, oh shit, this motherfucker got it going on. And you be like, yo, I don't know, man. I can't even trust you that you wasn't even there from the get. But we get it, man. We get it. A lot of people just don't have that mentality, like to see things before they manifest, or they don't have the motivation to even like acknowledge what you're doing.
A lot of people's third eyes
motivated themselves. They're motivated themselves.
Part in everything, you know.
Yeah.
They can't even see, believe, or even understand, you know, what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
so how can they support you?
Because they're not motivated themselves. You can't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, a person who's not motivated to do anything is not gonna understand that you're motivated. They're just deadbeats, bro. They just stuck. They just got 4 flat tires and they don't got no jack. They don't got no spare wheels. None of that. They're stuck, and then they get mad at you because you got motivation, and that's the whole thing. People get mad at you because you got the drive. That's whack.
No, 1000%. And one thing I want to add on is, unfortunately, but that's how jealousy plays a major role. Rather than you try to feed off that and try to get inspired, try to get motivated by someone being successful, you know, they'll just, you know, try to shit on you because of, you know, seeing you now progressing, and they didn't really see that in you from before. And sometimes, you know, it just so happens to play out like that, you know, unfortunately. But, you know, like for me, I'm always motivated, period. And seeing other people, you know, especially people that I actually, you know, obviously I grew up with, people that I personally know, and they're doing something positive, that definitely, you know, motivates me and pushes me to go, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, but that's just, again, that's basically knowing yourself, though, and really getting more in tune with your inner being, though, you know, getting more tapped into yourself and, you know, really knowing how powerful we are as human beings, you know what I mean? And that's what I think is missing in a lot of people, man. So it's a very unfortunate, though, but it's just a harsh reality of what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully with this podcast, man, you know, having this episode, we can motivate some people. You know what I mean? We can motivate some people, get them out there, man. And you know what I mean? Just believe in yourself and just keep on, man. Keep on pushing. As our Bodega the DJ, you know what I mean, always says, keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Keep on pushing.
Word, man.
Yeah, that's why they need people like us, you know, on these platforms.
Absolutely.
To spread this knowledge, you know, spread this love so they can understand, you know, we can always be more than we was.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 1000%. It's the whole point with this podcast, man, to really, you know, share that knowledge, share that awareness. You know what I'm saying? Open people's minds to new information. Because, I mean, listen, there's a lot of things that could change people. I mean, I could tell you right now how many books have changed my life. Just imagine if I never picked up that book. I don't know where I would be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know where my mentality would be if I didn't pick up that book. Same thing that happened here. You know what I'm saying? They're just coming across this platform and they seeing this type of conversation. Who knows what kind of impact it will have in their life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You probably be a dodo bird. That's all you'll be saying right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but it's true, man. I mean, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta definitely have some type of foundation, you know what I'm saying? The way that you do that is by respecting yourself, respecting the universe and understanding that your energy has to, be on the same frequency as positivity for you to get your shit done, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of reason why people are unmotivated, because they don't respect the power of the universe. I sounded like He-Man right there. My fault. The power of the universe. But anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Like, in order for you to be motivated, you have to respect the power of the universe. You have to understand that there's certain elements that help you get to a certain level, a certain frequency, right? So you can match up with positivity. You know what I'm saying? That shit doesn't come out of nowhere, man. It's hard. It's a hard task, but you have to spend time with yourself. You have to love yourself first. Number one, you have to understand where your if and don'ts are, right? Understand what your pros and cons are. Understand what your addictions are. Everything. You have to know yourself as a whole and make your body your temple. And then after that, skyrocket, baby.
1,000%. And
Yeah.
you know, as an artist, man, I think music is a huge motivation too. Like
Yeah.
music could definitely motivate. They could definitely motivate, man. So like for your music though, what type of records do you think like you enjoy doing to motivate people though?
Yeah.
Keeps you
I like a little bit of everything, honestly. I feel like there's so many different people that go through different things, so they need different kind of pick-me-ups. I can't just cater to, one kind of person.
right. Like you can't just like focus on one demographic. You got to think
Yeah.
about the whole in
Yeah.
general.
You do, because like, for instance, we're talking about motivation like on an individual level, but you have motivation for people who work out when they go to the gym. Like, what type of songs motivate them, or what gets them into a workout groove? It could be with that drill song you have, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? They respectfully, I'm gonna grab this dumbbell, I'm gonna hit 10 reps. You know what I mean? That might get somebody motivated to do 20 reps instead of 10. Because that song has that wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people get motivated by seeing other people being successful too. You know what I'm saying? Or they might get motivated by an accolade that you might have. Oh shit, Michael Jordan dropped 55 points, but he had a fever. That's gonna motivate me to play better basketball. You know what I mean? So it's like other people's accomplishments too, make people get motivated, or or seeing somebody go through a life-threatening situation, coming back for that. Like, this kid that I know from the hood, and I've been following him on Instagram a lot recently, because he's had heart failure. He was an ex-Marine, and he has heart failure. Like, he's been on Instagram, like, just showing people how the process goes. And he's had celebrities, fabulous. He had the guy from This Is that show, This Is Black, come on. A whole bunch of celebrities. Mr. Fletcher came on and just like giving him like inspiration and shit, like praying for him. And just seeing him, bro, go through the motions of waiting for a donation, like he's waiting for a heart transplant. That shit is motivating me to be more healthy, to think about my life more. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, damn, like, this guy's only 38 years old, bro. He has heart failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's there, bro, like, just fighting it. He's fighting through it, and he ain't giving up. There's a lot of people rooting for him, and he's just there waiting. I'm like, yo, you know what? That's motivating me to be all I can be and try to be as healthy as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true though. Definitely. Absolutely, man. I mean, but man, like I think many are just out of touch with themselves, man. Like many. It's unfortunate though, man. This is why we're so divided than united. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, motivation, man. I just want to just say one thing. I just think, you know, we have to really have a purpose. Find your purpose. That's what I tell everybody. Find your purpose. And that's going to get you going once you find your purpose. Because I believe, well, I don't believe, let me just stop. I know all of us have a purpose. You just have to find it. And that's how we keep it motivated.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. That sounded like a final thought, man. What's going on?
Right?
Hey, that was the closing line.
Yo, that shit show's over. Cut the lights out. Cut the lights out. That was fire. I liked it. You're right. Everybody has a purpose, and unfortunately, some people find that purpose before others. But don't give up, man. You're gonna find your purpose one day. That's for our listeners and our viewers. and Lordie fans that are tuning in, you're gonna find your purpose one day, even if you might think the world is over and everything is collapsing on you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably the best time to find your purpose, when you hit rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom, you start seeing shit different, and you're like, damn.
Again, you know, if you look at a lot of success stories, it's when they hit rock bottom that was right before the breakthrough, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to lose it all to gain it all.
When life slaps you in the face, when life slaps you in the face, that's when you see your. I think sometimes some people are lucky and fortunate enough that they see their purpose without having life slap them in the face. Life comes and slaps them in the face later on after they're successful. Like, you know, oh, you have all this money, but that's not happiness, right? Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But most people have to get that wake up call, and so they can find their purpose. Some people don't need that. Some people just find it just because they're jolly motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They just think about life,
You
just
know,
on a happy tip all day. But it is what it is, man. You definitely got to find your purpose. You're right, John Tavares.
yeah, and that wake up call is important, you know, because what that wake up call does is it actually gets people to stop and think for the first time, you know, because that's the problem.
Yeah.
You have to be able to think before anything.
That's
How can you be motivated and focused on something if you can't even think about something, you know? And that's the
Word.
problem with a lot of people. There's so many distractions right now. They phone, social media, what's going on in the news, the world, what they fucking friend is dealing with, they ex, what they ex is doing, what you know, all this toxic energy shit that's stopping them from even realizing what they want to do and what they want to do, you know. So
Yeah, man. So our message to everybody listening right now is wake up.
oh my super loud, man.
that would be a crazy alarm clock.
Yeah, wake up. I'm like, yo, I wake up with my heart fucking.
Yo,
For real, man. Can you imagine waking up to that? Oh my God.
that's that shit that motivates you to wake up.
Word.
Word, man.
Oh, that is so true, though, man. That's crazy, man.
I mean, man,
It's good to be having this conversation, though, man, because, man, this is like so, I don't know, man, it just like, it motivates me to keep talking and then, you know, learn more from this because, again, you know, definitely spreading this knowledge, you know, and us really just talking about some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, people need to hear this and just to know that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, all of us have got a purpose, you know, but, you know, we definitely got to really push ourselves more. But like you were saying, Lordie, you know, this quarantine definitely took me where I had time to think more, though. You know what I'm saying? Where it took me where I was able to really assess life in a deeper level than I was able to do it before when, you know what I'm saying, you got fulfill your you know what I'm saying, your job, right? You got to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, unfortunately, many of us are so caught up of trying to make a living that we forget to live a life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the harsh reality of the world we live in, the society we live in. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at least, you know, for me, and I hope other people were able to really take this time to really self-reflect and kind of like think, like we just said, think about certain things that they don't have the time to.
And to learn. I hope people learned over these months because there's so much knowledge out there, you know. Because like you said, most people are you have to make ends meet, you know, especially living in New York with the property fucking prices it is over here compared to everywhere else. Like you need a good job just to have a decent crib, you know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
When do you have time, you know, to really do anything else? Well, you know, that's where with the knowledge comes in, you know.
Absolutely.
That's just things we're not taught. You know, our society don't really want us to be, doesn't want everybody to be a genius creator, you know, because I don't even think the world will work that way, honestly. If everybody was a genius and rich, like, you know, I feel like there's certain levels in society for a reason, you know, it's all a cog moving in a circle, you know, we can't fuck it up completely, but people definitely need to just apply themselves more and learn, you know, on the health side, the mental side, you know, physical, all that shit, the financial, you know. Even me, I learned over this corona fucking with the stock market. You know, been doing that, you know, so.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta learn, you know. I spent some money, I took some classes from some dudes offering it on Zoom and shit. And it's like, you know, you gotta just learn, you know.
Absolutely. We actually had an episode with someone, and we spoke about the investing in stocks and how people not really taught that. You know what I'm saying? But it's great that you was able to do that though and learn about stocks and buy a few shares there. That's dope, man. You know what I mean? Because honestly, for me, again, I just can't hoard information. You know what I mean? I can't be selfish like that. If I know something, I'm gonna share it out and I'm gonna push it to someone that hopefully can motivate them and do something for them. You know, because that's how I definitely am able to really gain some currency. That's my currency, the effects that I have on other people, because I could actually make more than I'm making now. I could definitely do that for sure. But what I do though, the effect that I have on other people just keeps me driving. You know what I'm saying? Keeps me motivated. And that's the feel that I want to get all the time. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just, doing something just for the money, just for the sake of money. Because just to me, that's not really motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's when you do it from here. That's motivation for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
word,
yeah,
man,
man.
for sure. Definitely agree, man. I mean,
Motivation.
that's one of the things that like COVID did for us. I think COVID was a reality check for a lot of people. People were able to focus more on their goals and what they wanted to accomplish, skill sets. So they, with yearning to learn, they got a chance to learn because they were at home. People decided to make career changes. People learned about stock markets. They learned that they were with a toxic person in a relationship. A lot of divorces, breakups. People learned that some people
breaking up them into them first 3 weeks of the
Yo, man, I'll tell you, bro.
3 weeks of seeing that person every day. They were like, nah, I can't
B,
do it.
you ain't the one.
This is crazy.
You're not the one. Yo,
Oh,
man, I know a lot of people who went through divorces and breakups. Tell me, man.
People was getting thrown out of their cribs, all that.
Yeah, man. Yo, they got real.
Yeah, it got crazy.
Shit got real, man. Listen, man. I'm living proof for the young black youth. But yeah, sure. Yo, man, like you gotta be on.
Be on your guard. There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world.
Yeah, so that came from the power of the universe right there. But yeah, man, but definitely, man, you gotta be on point, man, because shit will creep up on you, man. But I'm glad that most people, I would say, like, I mean, I'll speak for myself. I was able to like find out certain things about myself and actually pursue certain things that I didn't have the time to because I was working 60-hour weeks. You know what I mean? So there you go, man. For sure, man. So for me, I got one of these.
You win.
So I won, I think, on COVID. I'm saying.
So that's how I feel personally too.
Yeah, for sure.
I went through some shit, but I came out winning I mean, we're not at the end yet. I feel like maybe we at the middle.
Yeah.
I'm winning at the middle so far. So let's see how this 2021 goes. And it's going good so far,
It seems like you've been shooting your way through the COVID, man. Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, that's about like, these fucking side effects.
Y'all want to know the cure?
Yeah.
Some Russian creams with some loud.
Oh, Russian cream.
Some vitamin C pills.
Ooh, that shit got you fucking sounding like this all day. Word.
That's crazy.
Shit, man. I mean, hey, man, I'm into the whole holistic thing. I believe like herb is very beneficial for the body. So I feel you on that one, brother. For sure, man.
Yeah, so speaking on that too, my bad to cut you off, bro. I'm actually vegetarian, I've been vegetarian, vegan the last 6 years.
Oh, congrats on that, brother. Okay. That's
Thank you.
what's up.
Yes, right up your alley.
And meditating and, all that shit, You got to have mind, body, soul. Everything got to be healthy and aligned, So
yeah, I mean,
that's the time I'm on,
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I mean, John Tavar, that's right up his valley too, man.
Yeah, I'm a pescatarian though. I haven't reached to that level yet. But I got
can't give up the shrimp.
Yeah, I love shrimp, bro. I love shrimp. And it's crazy because I'm the only one besides my other brother. Everyone else.
If you gave up chicken,
Huh?
Attaining, you could give them fish.
No, I don't know, man. Maybe one day. I don't know.
Now I gotta put you on, bro. I know some spots. I could put you on.
Yeah?
You can chef up, yo, bro. I'm eating good,
Okay,
bro.
all right, we'll talk then. All right. I mean,
yo.
I'm into the plant-based though. Something that is able to kind of like give me that feel of meat still, but it's actually obviously not meat. It's plant-based, But yeah, I'm down with that, bro. Let me know. Definitely down with that, man.
That shit just made me.
You hungry?
Yeah, for sure, man. You guys talking about
Facts,
that?
I'm
Listen, man.
hungry.
Yo, I be talking about that. Like I did one dabble here and there. I go vegan for like a couple of weeks and shit, or maybe a week. But I noticed like mushrooms, man. Mushrooms, like the texture of mushrooms is so like similar to meat. Like I don't even taste the difference.
Which mushroom?
Just the portobello ones.
Put you on. The mushroom that tastes like popcorn chicken when you fry it is the oyster mushroom.
The oyster one. Okay.
Cut it up into little pieces like popcorn chicken.
You wouldn't
put it in the batter like you would fry chicken. Fry it. Tastes just like popcorn chicken.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, and I don't
It's
even
a
eat
bunch of shit like that they never taught us. You feel me? That we could have been eating.
Yeah. Another thing is like rice.
I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican, so I grew up, on all the bad shit that we're not even supposed to be eating. Frying everything.
All of us did, bro.
Like,
all relates to that.
It's crazy, So I even went through it, with the family, me going vegetarian and vegan.
Oh yeah, I went through it.
It was bitching, right?
Muslim, a whole bunch of crazy shit.
You get offended, but you don't want to get a plate. Like,
Yeah,
I don't eat no more. What you expect?
Grandma tied at me, thinking I'm starving myself. I'm like, yo.
Tú no estás comiendo bien, mijo. Tú estás desnutrido, mijo.
Oh my God, yo.
Word that ass, yo. But listen, man, like I said, like yo, like even the rice, like I don't even eat rice anymore. What I do is I buy like a whole head of cauliflower, and
cauliflower rice.
And I grab a grater, and I just grate it in, and I just throw it in the pot. That shit looks like rice. It tastes like rice. Yo, I did some cauliflower. I did some cauliflower tater tots the other day, and I gave them to my cousin. She was here visiting from Pennsylvania. Our cousin Alina, she was munching them shits. She was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "This is a tater tots." I was like, "Yeah, they're tater tots." She's like, "Okay, potato based." I was like, "No, cauliflower." She's like, "No freaking way." She was like, "Yo," she was like mind blown.
You can make buffalo wings out of cauliflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Buffalo wings. I'm telling you, it's some shit.
It's a lot of shit going on, bro.
There's a lot of shit going on right now. Yo,
you going to the wrong supermarket, John Tavares.
I had a vegan pastelón.
What?
You heard?
Did you hear what I said?
You said
vegan pastelón.
Yeah.
A vegan Barcelona. What?
No, pastelón.
Oh, I'm like, yo, hold up. I thought you said Barcelona. Like, wait a minute.
I'm about to go to the liquor store right now and cop that shit.
I'm like, wait.
He's talking about the liquor, bro.
I'm like, whoa.
Nah.
Hold up.
You can look that up, though. They might be vegan. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, man. I mean,
yo, that's crazy, though. But yeah, man. I mean, I think as humans, though, we're supposed to eat things that are grown from the earth, though. We're supposed to
listen to what you said. Grown from the earth.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what you trying to do right now, Lordie? Trying to motivate John Tavares to eat some other shit other than.
Man, I don't even be pushing this lifestyle, man. People eat what they want to eat, man.
Word.
Whatever makes you happy. That's what I'm about. If you happy eating what you eat, then do you. You just gotta be healthy at the same time. You can't be overeat in excess.
Yeah, man. You can try calling somebody. If you don't pick up, it's on them. It's on them. It is what it is, man. You gotta let people do what they're gonna do regardless, man. Sometimes you could just spread the word. If they ain't trying to pick it up, that's on them, bro. For sure, man. But motivation, man, like it's a great thing, man. I'm glad we had this topic today, man. It was popping, man. Lordie, you definitely doing your thing in the music game, man. Appreciate you coming on Dinner at the Roundtable podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our final thought, you know what I'm saying, which is based off the main topic. And since you are a guest today, brother, you know what I'm saying, we're going to give you the chance to start it off, man. So what it is, bro, what's your final thought?
Final thought on motivation? People, y'all just got to get a routine, get healthy, start doing something, you know, that's repetition builds greatness, you know, and skill. You got to do something over and over and over again to get good at it, you know. Some people are born good at things, but even them, they do it over and over again, and that's how they become great and legendary, you know. It's all steps and levels to this, you know. And you just got to be relentless, you know, have persistence and just, you know, if you really want the bag, you got to be on your shit. You just got to grind every single day and just be better than yesterday.
There you
All right,
go.
man. Damn.
There you
That's
go.
the best motivation, that you could look at yourself from yesterday, be like, yo, I'm way more up than I was yesterday, or damn, I was a bum yesterday. Look at me today. A whole bunch of things could apply to that, you know. So
Man,
you just got to be on your shit.
Shoot, that's
Fire,
exactly my mentality.
Let's get some claps. The audience goes wild, man. John Tavar, the drum roll for you. Your final thought, John Tavar.
But what Lordie was just said right now, he just really literally took the words out of me right now, because I was just thinking of the same thing. I mean, just in general, because what keeps me motivated, you know, just to kind of piggyback what Lordie just said, is that it's to wake up wake up tomorrow knowing that I'm going to learn something new today that I didn't know yesterday, because we learn something new every day, and that what keeps me motivated, of always knowing that I'm going to learn something new, because knowledge is forever. You know what I mean? It's forever. You can only learn more about life. You know what I'm saying? There's no absolute of anything. You're always going to keep learning about any little thing in life, because it's forever. And that's definitely my motivation always, of just knowing that I'm going to learn something new. And just to keep you end it off, motivation keeps you moving, but determination keeps you going. Got to be determined.
I'm about to get that tattoo.
Yeah, you killed it, brother. You gonna say something, Lordie?
I said I'm about to get that tatted. That's fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just watch the episode again on YouTube or on Spreaker.com or any 15 digital podcast platforms. A little bit. You hear John Tavar say, you can write. Yeah, you remember? You listen to this. Tell the tattoo artist. I want that shit on my fucking arm or chest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my final thought is, man, basically, man, motivation, man. Whatever, find your purpose. Definitely set goals for yourself. Be self-aware, love yourself, and understand, man, that things don't happen overnight, that you might have to spend a while finding out who you are first. And it's okay. Not everybody is born into wealth, success. Some people have to find it through life tribulations or through struggles. And once you find it, you will be all you can be. And just utilize it the proper way. Be humble about it and teach others how to do the same thing. That's my final thought, man. You already know Dinner at the Round Table Podcast in the house. How you like the new clap sound, John Tavar? Sounds good?
It's very loud.
Maybe you got your volume up too high. It sounds good on my side. I don't know.
And that's dope. It's dope.
But yeah, man, listen, Lordie, real quick. Just drop your social media. Drops there real quick. Also tell people where they can find your music at and all that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what it is, man, real quick, brother.
So you guys can follow me on IG at WhoIsLordie, WhoIsLordie. And you can find all my music everywhere on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, literally everything. And you just got to search Lordie. And I got some albums out, I got some EPs out, I got some singles out, and I'm dropping a ton of music and videos this year. So
dope.
Get in tune and stay in tune, because I'm about to go up crazy this year.
Yeah, man.
Love that, man.
That's what it is, man. We out of here, man. Dinner at the Round Table Podcast catches every Monday at 7:30 p.m. You know, you already know what it is, man. It was a great show today. Thanks for coming on, man. Motivation. It could be the key to your success, man. You already know we're gonna end it up with Birkin, that doo-wop, you know what I'm saying? That 1960. You already told our audience that, you know, they gotta look out for a 1960s wave with this song right here, man. So we ended up with that. You already know what it is. Lordie in the house, man. Shout out to Jeffrey Empire for making this interview happen. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. We out of here.
Hey,
The material is very strong.
Hey, shorty bad, yeah. Can I surf that? Birkin bag, girl. Is you really worth that? Can I bag? Oh, I gotta earn that. I know what's up. Hey, I know you bougie. I know you always the one in the party. It's always a movie. I know you're groovy. I know you're choosy. I know they always be up in your body cause you got the juicy. But I ain't thirst. I know money over bitches coming first. If you really want this D, you gotta work. I am nothing like your ex, you bout to learn. If we talking checks, I got a few I'm about to burn. Hey, shorty bad, yeah. Can I surf that? Birkin bag, girl, is you really worth that? Can I bag? Oh, I gotta earn that. I know what's up. Hey, I know what's up, you think I'm dumb. Yeah, girl, I know what's up, you want the funds. Yeah, think you give me some, I give you some. Yeah, girl, you know what's up, I'm not the one. Bitch, I'm different. Listen, this is not a game on this mission. Twisting, rolling all this pain, I get busy. Yeah, said I'm distant, you ain't got a bag. Why the fuck you always bitching? Hey, shorty bad, yeah. Can I surf that? Birkin bag, girl, is you really worth that? Can I bag? Oh, I gotta earn that. I know what's up.